So, Ed, let's kind of jump into our theme again, and it's tricks and treats to buying a home. So, what are some of the really tricks of the trade in order to obtain that treat, right? Which is getting that home that you kind of want to start with on your list.
Well, number one, Chris, will be to get pre-qualified before you shop for a home.
What are some of the components of why it's important to have somebody pre-qualified?
Well, you don't want to look for a $300,000 house if you feel more comfortable with the payment on a $200,000 house.
What's another component we want to make sure our listeners know about?
Waiting can lead to you missing out on a good house in our market. This is a very, very competitive market that we have here in Charlotte.
What are some of the other things that's why it's important to get qualified before they shop for a home?
Well, your credit score might scare you. You can't know where you're going unless you know where you're at. So a lot of prospects, they're scared to get their credit pulled or to see what their credit score is, but it's a part of the process.
So I think we hit number one, and that was get qualified up front in one of the tricks, if you will. What's trick number two we've got on the list?
Number two, work with an experienced realtor. You don't want to go to court without an attorney.
So why would you buy a house without a realtor?
Absolutely.
Yes, that's what, the reason is, and I don't think people realize that a realtor like you, if you help somebody buy a home, that buyer doesn't pay the commission. Do you think they know that?
I don't think so. I think they think it's going to come out of their pocket and it's going to cost them a lot of money, but it doesn't.
Right. So if you're a newer buyer and you haven't ever dealt in the real estate industry, Ed, you do make a commission. You make a certain percentage, and we're not here to talk about the percentage, but the seller pays your commission when they agree to sell that home and list it on the market, right?
Absolutely.
They've already set aside a percentage that they're willing to pay you and the agent that's selling their home. What about negotiating? Do you think a realtor is going to, what are the stats around that?
Yeah, so you don't want to negotiate for yourself, so it's good to have the professionals negotiate for you, whether that's closing costs or
the price on the home. To your point, a realtor's got the buyer's best interest at heart. So working with an experienced realtor is trick number two to get you down to the treat of buying a home.